Hello and welcome to my 31 subscribers special. It is a huge milestone for me because this puts this second channel officially ahead of my main channel. We all know that 0 equals nothing, which means that this channel is better than the other one. Alright, we claim the rewards. I am not gonna read that. Actually, I am going to read it. So basically skill hits do true damage. Alright, very cool. Let's claim these two. Let's skip to floor 12 because floor 11 was actually pretty boring this time around. First half has a skill cryo damage buff, and second half has danger. I'm thinking, first half we put Eula. Here's the catch. We are actually gonna play her cryo, because the physical sucks, and if Hoyo decides that they don't want to play around physical anymore, then I won't. I won't stand by that. I'll make Eula the cryo queen that she was always meant to be, by using Chongyun with her. Alright, we're actually gonna retry that without Freena, because I forgot that my Freena has constellations, which means that regardless of what I do, everything's gonna be busted, and I actually believe in this team and I don't want it to be discredited just because I have constellations on a character, which means that now we are gonna redo it, but with Yelan in first half instead, just to prove my point, because sometimes it's about being right. You know what I mean? I am right, and I want everyone else to know that I'm right. I want to use Cryo Eula and show everyone that Cryo Eula is actually valid. Because Escoffier is busted. Let's do this. Do we have 100% crit rate with this build? I wonder. Because... oh, the problem is that I'm using Marie-José on Eula. And without the fucking... oops, I said as well. Without the freaking Freena, I don't have Marie-José active unless I get hit and healed. Escoffier is not healing me, which means that I am not getting many stacks. Escoffier, please heal. I got healed once, that should be one stack, right? I need to E-hold way more often, because it decreases the resistances, I'm pretty sure. Alright, there you go. Do this. This. I actually want to Emily burst here, so I can do this, and hopefully it's not a waste. What I just did. What was that damage that it took? Like, it took like a big chunk of damage all of a sudden. What was that about? I mean, alt. Alright. Do this. We use Emily's burst to maintain the casket. Is that how it's called? To maintain the casket. Without it going back to level 1, because that's what you normally should be doing on Emily. That's what I forget, and I sometimes just skill just because I like it. Like, for example, right now I shouldn't be using the skill. I should be getting my burst back, so it doesn't refresh. Or I mean, or sorry, it does refresh, but it doesn't reset. That's what I meant to say. Can we actually clear them? We do clear. I don't know if I said it or if it wasn't a failed attempt, but I'm currently using Marie-José 4-piece on Eula because I don't have a build to make her do cryo damage, so I just stole it from Ridesley, which means that without Freena, I'm not getting HP drained, which means that I'm not getting my full stacks on Marie-José, which means that it sucks, alright? This build actually sucks, and it still manages to clear. Just goes to show. Just goes to show how powerful Cryo Eula is. She's shackled by physical. I'm telling you guys, this is the future of Eula. Hyper Bloom Eula, yeah, that was funny, you know, jokes. Haha, Eula is bad, let's use her in Hyper Bloom. But this is valid. I'm telling you guys. Look how quickly we actually breezed through those enemies. All right. We hopefully don't die with Chongyun, because that would be bad. If I don't dodge here is actually better for my Marie-José stacks, right? Pretty sure. And on top of that as well, Chongyun is a level 40, which means that he's not giving the Cryo Res Shred that he would normally give if you actually have him leveled, but he's kind of a little third, so I didn't level him. Notice how I said third instead of the swear word, just because I'm family friendly. Smash like for family friendliness. And if you want to know the reason why I'm not cursing, or cussing, or whatever, however it's called, just watch the previous video. And smash subscribe for continuity on this channel. The reason why a video didn't come out yesterday is actually because I tried to clear with physical Eula and it didn't work. For those wondering, it's just that I don't know if I'm putting the previous part in the video, the one in which I cleared with Farina, so I'm repeating myself. Can I have this? Alright, thank you. Now we need to do a lot of damage, as much as possible. Alright, very nice. I don't think we get the particles from that, but it's fine. Let me just... Oh. Alright, the second team got a bunch of energy from that, and it gives me my Chlorine Burst. Isn't that beautiful? The Void Wards that these enemies have are actually hit-based, which means that characters that hit very often, like Chlorine and just the burn reaction, actually breeze through them even faster than Natlan characters. A lot of people seem to think that these are like Natlan character checks, but they're not. They're hit checks. You gotta hit really fast. Like, you see how fast we're doing it? Like, there are some Natlan characters that aren't this fast. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, Kinichi's gonna be fast because he uses burn, right? But someone like Moalani isn't going to be fast unless she is using burn, right? Or, I don't know, just someone who doesn't hit often, or doesn't hit like a lot. Because, like, for example, Chaska doesn't hit often, but she does multiple hits, which makes her kind of like the best at getting rid of these Void Wards. Because she has both things. She's from Natlan, so she has Night Soul Align damage, but she also does a lot of hits. So she's probably hands down the best at getting rid of those shields. We actually want to use Yelan first in the rotation, I think. So her damage amplification ramps up by the time we go on Eula. But maybe it doesn't matter, you know? I'm actually not concerned about getting stacks on the burst, so I'm actually going to use the E-hold at the start. He's also a ruin enemy, which means that the physical damage is going to be very much reduced. If we keep him frozen, he doesn't drain yet, right? So... wait, is this the one that drains or not? Yeah, he just drained, didn't he? Alright. Let's get rid of him. Hopefully. Okay, Chongyun, don't die. I still need you. Let's use our burst now, since we can. Wolf's Gravestone is active, which means that everyone is going to be doing more damage except Yelan, which doesn't scale of attack. Alright, I need to be careful here, because Emily's actually really low, and I don't have a healer for her, so... It's fine, because for the most part, I'm actually on fielding a Chlorinde, which has a self-healing, so... She's actually fine, sustain-wise, you know? But the off-fielders in this team are not, so every hit is kind of like permanent, if that makes sense. That's kind of like one of the strengths that Chlorinde has, though. Like, the fact that she can just play without a sustainer, because she can sustain herself, is actually an underrated skill that she has. And of course I get hit like a gazillion time just to get interrupted and have my damage plummet. There I had to dodge, for example, which I wouldn't have done if I had like a sustainer in this team. Not gonna lie. I really wish that they put so Chlorinde actually dodged when she used her dashes, because I think it's really fun to use her, but it's really kind of cringe. 113 HP! It's really kind of cringe the way you actually have to dodge in between your, you know, pew-pewing and dashing. I just... Like, in an ideal world, she would dodge with her skill, so you can actually time it to dodge stuff and actually have some skillful stuff done there, you know what I mean? Like, I think that would be really cool. Anyways, thanks for watching, and if I didn't swear in this video, be sure to smash the like button, because that took a lot out of me. And if I didn't manage to do it, then smash the like button for,